Hope now is good. Good morning, everybody. And today I'm just take you outside a little bit of always the same place outside my door. So I just take you a little bit down here, not far from our flat, and we are on the street. But where we live is quite outside the town, so the cars will pass by, but it will not be so much. Before I start this topic, I would like to invite you to close your eyes for a moment and just together with me to connect with our breath. Just close your eyes and leave your mouth slightly open. Take a deep, long inhale and allow this air to go through your heart, your lungs, and allow this air to travel to all over our body. Just take a moment to be grateful for this moment, this now, that we are here together, that we have this opportunity to connect, to breathe, and to expand our heart. And perhaps if you like, you can also put your hands in front of your heart in a prayer position. Just ask yourself a simple question: what you're grateful for in this now. It can be very small things, just you're grateful for this day, this morning, this new air. You're grateful for you're healthy, not only the body but the mind and the spirit. You're grateful for that you have the legs to walk to the bathroom in the middle of the night. You're grateful for your family, that they're always there no matter what had happened before. You're grateful for that you have a brave heart, a beautiful heart, that you find the courage to forgive those who have hurt you in the past. It is an invitation. It is your choice to feel this gratefulness, this gratitude inside of you. It is a powerful medicine for the soul. You can raise your hands into your forehead to remind yourself that this body of yours is sacred. The way it is. You don't need to lose a few kilos to feel grateful for your body. You can feel grateful for your body right here and right now. And opening up your arm to the side, both arms, and feel your heart is opening up to receive the blessing from the sky. And so beautiful now. I feel that the clouds move so fast and opening up the sky, and I feel even brighter here. Now you can also embrace yourself. And enjoy this moment that you embrace yourself. Like when you hug someone, when we hug someone with love, when we embrace our children, our family, our loved one, we send this love to them without thinking. We only open our heart and wanting to send this love, this compassion, this everything that we have, this unconditional love to them. And now I want to invite you to send this love to yourself because you deserve it. You deserve it all. This body is waiting for you to give love to her, to him. Give love is mean that we stepping into our power, our strength of forgiving also. Forgive ourselves for what we have done in the past. Forgive ourselves if we hurt our body or any ways that we are not conscious enough to eat a good food or to hang out with the good people or to love ourselves enough. It doesn't matter. Now is the moment. The moment is the now. You can love yourself now. And the moment you make a decision to forgive yourself, the door is open for you, because the door is always open for you, but you start to see it and you start to step into this new chapter of self-love. Because when you can forgive yourself, you can forgive the whole world. Because you know that forgiveness is not always about other people. It's never about other people. Forgiveness is about loving yourself. Forgiveness is about allowing yourself to be in peace in this very moment. And allow yourself to let go of the past. And that's what I want to talk to you today. There's a question from Laurie Dean, one of our members on Facebook group, and I love her dearly. I have never met her, but I feel her love, I feel her support, and her questions, her words is always touch me, and I want to share with you this question today. I will read it out loud, and I will also answer this question to her and to you, to share to all of you, for those who wonder how I come to this pathway, how I turn inward to connect with myself. And the question is, at what point in your journey did you discover your spiritual side? Have you always lived it? If so, how? When did it grow into what it is today? Did you have a specific awakening that led you down this road? I found it so beautiful and so deep, so mindful. That was the word. Okay, I'm gonna start from, go back to the time. I don't want this video to be long, but I do my best. It has been since I was a little girl, I believe, because I was born in the family, a very beautiful family, for a while before my parents separate and my dad took me away from my mom and left me with her, with my grandmother, his mother, and he's always busy, he's never there, and I have never seen my mom again for so many years. And I was just a child, I was just a girl, 5 years old. I remember that I cried every single day asking for where's my mom, where's my dad, when they're gonna come to pick me up. And of course, the time passed by, my tears start to dry and start to realize that no one will come to pick me up, and my dad is very busy. I only see him maybe a couple times a year, which is very strange because he also in Bangkok. We were living in Bangkok, but because he was a performer, he was travel around everywhere. He was a magician, and yeah, I only think of him as like God. When I think of him, when when you were a child and your father is a magician, you think, wow, he can do so much thing, and perhaps he have to go somewhere and being busy making people happy, and I have to understand that. And so many times I tell myself as a little child, and I was so lucky also because I have been studying in this temple school in Thailand, and I think in my time 30 years ago, 33 years ago, now I'm 38, at that time we all go to this temple school that we learn to meditate since 5 years old. But since 5 years old. I mean, since 7 years old. But because I start to go to school 2 years earlier than anyone else, I get a little bit cold because it's windy. So I start early, but again, meditation at the age of 5 is don't mean so much, but actually it's go very deep to my subconscious mind. I remember that I have to sit and I get so bored, but then when the time comes that I really need this the most, when I was 16 years old, and that was helping me so much. I remember that. Before that, actually, when I grew up, my journey was not that smooth. I don't want to complain. I don't want to blame anyone. I just want to think in this way that all the difficulties in my life, all the things that I have been through growing up with my grandmother, is the preparation for me to be stronger. All this violence in the family, just like I got beat up a lot from the little thing that I do it wrong. And because of her belief, I believe that because of her belief that love is like you have to do something, and you have to punish someone, just like I think in this society, like either you reward someone or you punish them. If they do good, you reward them, and if you do bad, you punish them. Like, and in this belief in that time is go everywhere, for the children, because they believe that if you don't hit the children, they will do bad things, they will not listen to you. So I got lots of hit when I was a child. But yeah, I also learned, I remember now that every time I got hit and I feel so bad inside of me, like, oh, why like this? Part of me always like, okay, I cannot be in this pain all the time. I have to think maybe there's something good in it. Maybe I can learn something, and this is in me. I don't know where it come from, but automatic, like naturally, it just come to me that I have to find something to think of, to hold on to, that is good to me, so that I'm not going too deep into this pain, into this either pain on the body. I remember that I doing this a lot when something gonna hit into my back, and I'm just doing this so often that I grow up many times. I cramp and I just contract my body when there's a pain come to my body. But then I learned, I actually do a lot of work in this journey already. I did the dance therapy, I do a lot of movement. So then I want to come back to this part because it's like a lot of things going on in my life and happen in my life. I think like all of you as well, and you learn from that. We learn from that and make us who I am, who we are. So I want to say that when the age of 16, it was the most difficult time in my life, and the age of 18 as well. When I was 16, I have never told this story to anyone so much, and I decided to talk to the camera today to you because when I was 16, I was in a situation that I also know now that myself, that no one dragged me there, I happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. So when I was 16, I got raped from a man. Like, I think he also is just a teenager as well. And it was so bad for me at that time. I was just couldn't tell anyone, and if I tell someone, maybe my grandma gonna hit me again and they're gonna think I'm a bad person. What are I gonna do now? Only one friend that know at that time, and I just so shame. I remember that I hate myself so much. I look at myself in the mirror and I feel so dirty, like how bad I am, why this happened to me, like why all the time, like this word of being victim, like why this happened to me. I'm so angry. I want to hit everyone. I want to learn to do a boxing so that I can kick everybody. I remember that I was so angry, and this was stuck in me for, I think when I turned 18, I have this feeling that I can't live in this world anymore. It's just too painful. Everything I do, I cannot get out of this, that I'm a bad person. No one loved me. This is like play a very big role in my life. It's like no one loved me because I hear this word all the time as a child, like, oh, your parent, they left you behind. You like a dog. You like a stinky head dog. I remember this word. I don't know why all children are so mean. They call me stinky head dog. No one loved me, and yeah, this kind of word is playing into my head, and yeah, it was like I can't live here anymore on this earth, and how could I go on like this? And I remember that moment I sit alone in my room, and also I was reading a lot of books or story that not very helpful, like suicide and other things that would support me to die. And I remember that moment in the evening I was alone, and I asked myself, it's almost like the voice inside me said to me, like, now you have to make a decision. But I tell you, it's not that easy. Even though I hear the voice saying to me, I have to make decision. I have to make a decision. If I'm going to live, I have to make change. Otherwise, I should die. Otherwise, just no point of living in this way. I'm suffering. It's not living. It's dying. It's just breathing in this body, in this flesh and bone, but it's not living. And then part of me is like, yeah, easier just die. I had to think how to die. And I remember I was thinking so many ways. Oh, I'm gonna take pill. I'm gonna hang myself. Oh no, I cannot breathe. And this kind of yes and no, yes and no, yes and no. And then one thing come back to me. I remember when I was in school, they show us that if you die in Buddhism, in the teaching of Buddhism, that when you die, you not just die and everything ends. You have to come back again if there's not yet done your journey. If there's something you need to learn, you have to come back and you have to start over again. And that would scare me the most. That was the moment of, no, I don't want to start all over again. It's too painful. I cannot. I tell myself like, no, that is not possible. If I die and I have to come back and start, this is a little shy and got hit a lot, and now I'm 18. Wow, I'm a young woman. I'm growing up. This is what I wish for. I want to grow up. I want to be able to take care of myself. And that was a big awakening for me. A big awakening of that little moment, or little awakening of that big moment. I don't know what to put this into words. So I make a decision. I decide to go to another way. And that was the blessing, and that's what the journey started. And it was, wow, like this roller coaster. There's so much to work, so much to look through, so much to forgive, so much to love myself again. And I start from asking myself, I was totally alone. I don't have any mentor. I don't have any therapies. But I'm so lucky that I met so many people through my journey when I went to the theater, when I started to do this work as I pursue the career as an actress and in the theater. And I become a magician like my father, just to show him that I can do the same. I was a magician for so many years, helping him on the stage. Long story short, I become a magician in this theater, one of the well-known theaters, or the only well-known theater in Thailand that we only the palace or the royal, the king's family, when they want the performance to go to the palace, they will come to our theater. So I have chance to meet many amazing people that travel from everywhere around the world, want to come to learn the art and the way of living of Thai people. They will come to this theater because this is like the most grounded, and we share our knowledge and our traditional dance, traditional living, and all the teaching that you would learn in the temple in the old time. You can learn in this theater. It's a temple theater. So people from around the world, actress, healer, therapy, dancer, even Cirque du Soleil also were there, and I have chance to train with them a little bit. And yeah, during that time I have met so many amazing people. and then look into the wall. I just have this word coming out like forgive. I want to forgive. And then and then the work starts to from the movement and to really let go the thing that into my body, and also with many things that I do, also the Thai dance. I developed this dance that helped me a lot. I'll show you a little bit of the hands. This dance was like a dance therapy to me. In Thailand we have these hands that we do the dance, and this dance only dance for God and Goddess in the temple, and these have meaning like love, and then you also do like cry, or expression of the hand is telling you how you feel. Then I realized I have to create a dance for me to heal me, and this is called self-love dance. And I remember I was in the theater and I was like, I'm gonna do this dance, and it's come to me. It's just a small sequence, but it's helped me so much. I've been doing this for so many years. Love, give love, speak through the heart, look through the soul. What I don't need, I let it go. And when you let it go, you don't look at it again. You let it go, yeah? All the love is for me. So this start of everything, and I start to practice this, and a lot of work that come to my way that I have to embrace and go through it. And one big thing is forgiveness. And I want to wrap this video now because I don't want it to be so long. But if you want to know more about this and the journey that I go through and the method that I use to heal myself, you can leave your comment down below now, and I will do the next one in the next Sunday for you. But before I go, I want to tell you this. The decision that I make to forgive, I make a decision to forgive, actually is for me. I make a decision to forgive my parents because I know that they are not perfect. I know that they are human. We all know people make mistakes. I know in my heart that my father never meant to take me away from my mom just to hurt me or hurt her, but because he has so much fear, and because he was so young. He was just 25 years old man. He had no idea how to be a father. He take me away because he had this idea that my life would be better in Bangkok living with his mother. But he has no idea what I have to been through. But it doesn't matter because his intention is not bad. He just doesn't know any better. And I have to forgive him because I love him so much. Because no one is perfect. And I have to forgive my mother, even though now I go back to her, we don't have a connection. But I know inside her heart she's still in pain, and I have to forgive her. Not that holding on like, why don't she find me, why don't she, I have no idea also what she's been through. Perhaps she's looking for me everywhere. Perhaps it's just meant to be that I have to learn this hard way. Because I believe that all this life journey in my life, I can only say it for me because this is what I believe and this is what helped me until now. What has happened to my life is my own decision. Before I even enter on this earth school, I want to learn it in the hard way so that I can become who I always meant to be. Because I am a healer. I born healer. You are a healer. You born healer. So all in your life, all the obstacle, all the pain, all the suffering, that is your master. Your wounds is your master. All my wounds, all my suffers, all my pain are my master. I learn from it and I let it go. I don't hold on to the pain. I forgive the man who raped me. You know why? Because I deserve to be in peace. Sometimes you forgive not because the person deserves your forgiveness, but because you deserve to be in peace. Don't let anyone take away the years of your life by thinking of this pain. The pain is already done, it's gone. By thinking of it, keep thinking of it, keep repeating it, you allow that person, you allow that situation, you allow that event to take away your lifetime, to take away your now, that you should be doing something that you love to do, that you should be feeling something that you deserve it. So my friends, my family, my tribe, if I could ever ask you one thing or inspire you just a little bit today, I want to inspire you to forgive. Forgive yourself for what you have done, because you do the best you can at the knowledge you have at that time. Forgive people in your life and let them go. And start to live your life from now on. Start to see the leaves that is fall when the autumn is here. It show you how to let go summer. Start to open your heart and see that the season is our great teacher. The nature is our school. This is the earth school, and the lesson is endless. And you are here, you born to be, to remember your power, your gift, your passion. And if you cannot find your passion, just look for what excites you from inside. And that is the spark that will lead you the way. I am not your leader. I am your friend. I am here to walk beside you. And I do hope my message, my words, my story somehow inspired you to live your full potential. My story may influence my life right now, but I am not my story. I am just the I am. I experience it. I learn from it. And I let it go. And each moment is my new opportunity to give birth to myself. And I wish you the same. I see you next video, Wednesday. I show you how to make this beanie. And this sweater, Harvest Moon sweater, I'll put the link here. You already can see how to do it. And if you like this video, just let me know how you feel about this kind of talking, this kind of topic. And if you want more, as I said, just let me know down in the comment below. Give it a thumb up if you like it. Share with your friends. Help me to spread the message. And stay in the tribe. Have a beautiful day, my beautiful friends. Beautiful Sunday. I'll see you later. Bye bye. ขอบคุณค่ะ